Hello! Good afternoon. Sorry I missed yesterday. I had a bit of a headache, but I'm back feeling great thanks to my essential oils. And so I'm going to cover 2 oils in this video so that we don't skip a day. And I'm going to be covering On Guard and Breathe. And I picked those 2 and paired them together because they pretty much go really well together. And I know that in my home, when I'm busting out my On Guard, I'm usually busting out my Breathe at the same time. And I'll show you why here in just a few minutes. So grab your kit and you can grab your On Guard. Looks just like that. And we're going to grab our Breathe. And these are the 2 oils that I'm going to briefly touch on today. Again, this is just a real beginner's basic starter essentials video. So I'm not going to get into a whole lot of detail about these oils. I just want to give you a good idea of how to take them out of your kit, open up that top, and then show you, how to start using them right away. If you want to see, or learn more extensively about these oils, I may have done some videos in the past where you can search at the top of any of the, you can basically search at the top of this group at any time, search On Guard, and you can see anything that's been posted about it if you want to learn a little bit more. I'm sure I've posted many things about On Guard in the past. It's one of my favorite and most popular oils that we all use every day. So I'm going to start off with On Guard. All right. On Guard is doTERRA's proprietary blend, the protective blend to be exact. And its main function is to provide support for our immune system. Excuse me. And the immune system is kind of important, right? It's kind of a majorly important system of our body, and it is so easily compromised. It could be compromised through so many different ways. Poor eating habits, it could be compromised just by not drinking enough water, not exercising enough. It could get compromised by just being exposed to new bacteria and germs that your body might not be used to being exposed to. There's so many ways that our immune system can be weakened. I went through a phase where my immune system was so compromised that I was having just allergic reactions to pretty much everything that I came into contact with. And the doctor that I went to see, she's a holistic, lovely doctor right here in Monrovia, Dr. Witcher. If you ever want to go the holistic doctor route, she's fabulous. She's at Synergy Medical Clinic on Foothill right here in Monrovia. Anyways, she explained to me that, like our body, or let's say our immune system, it's like a cup of water. And so we're putting things into it. And usually it's things are getting put into it, but things are also being taken out of it. But when your lifestyle or just whatever may be going on in your life, sometimes our water that's adding into, I hope this is making sense, into our immune system cup starts to pour in quite faster, much more faster, and then our cup is not able to kind of get rid of the stuff that's coming in an appropriate time. And so then all of a sudden our cup is just overflowing and we've got just a complete shutdown of our immune system, and that's when our body just goes completely haywire. And that's when we jump on these detox trains and we go, okay, body's trying to tell me something, and we do something really drastic. But if we have a lifestyle where we're regularly monitoring, taking care of our body, if we're living in a healthy way, those types of events will happen less and less. So that is actually one of my goals for 2017, is just really focus on my health in an overall capacity. And I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop now. Okay, so On Guard. It is your support for your immune system. Very important system of your body. So this needs to be something that you are using every single day. Essential oils are not going to be you're going to at times when an ailment or a situation occurs, you're going to grab your oils. But if you really want to transition into this lifestyle where you're feeling better, your health feels better, your family's getting less sick, and you're just having less issues going on in your home, then the oils are something that you're incorporating into your lifestyle, and they're something that you're doing on a daily basis. Okay, that's where you're really going to get the best results from using your oils, is from using them every single day. So On Guard, for example, I diffuse this all the time. I diffuse it in my home, in my it's going off in my living room right now. I diffuse this every single night in my daughter's bedrooms, as well as my own, not every night, but if I'm feeling like something is coming up or I'm just not really feeling that great, I will diffuse On Guard in my bedroom overnight as well. And I just put 2 drops. That's all I put in their diffusers. And I usually add another oil to it, like lavender usually, or sometimes I'll use Serenity, depending on how hyper they are and how much I feel like they need to calm down and sleep well. So first things first, grab your diffuser and put a couple of drops of this in it, and just let that be a routine to you, that you're constantly diffusing this oil in the home, because what you're doing is you're allowing the oils to penetrate into the air, and they're killing airborne pathogens. They're killing, germs, viruses, bacteria, anything that's floating around in our air. The oil is getting to it. And when you're diffusing, it's just like kind of blanketing the whole air that you're breathing in. So it's really, really a great idea to be diffusing your oils, especially your On Guard. The other thing I love to tell people is, once you've got your oil kit, run to the Dollar Tree and grab one of these. Actually, grab a couple. They're only $1, okay? They come in like red and silver and blue and pink, I think. And these are aluminum spray bottles, so they're safe to keep your oils in. And I basically love to make a safe and natural Febreze, and I use these bottles. And what I'll do is I'll just put a little either witch hazel or vodka, whatever I have, in my home. And I'll just put just a little splash, like maybe a tablespoon. It's not like science, so just a little bit of that in there first. And then I'm gonna add in my On Guard Always, and I'm gonna do 7 drops of On Guard in here. And then I also like to usually add in another scent that I like. If I'm spraying this around my home to help kill germs, I like to spray this all over the house. Any type of place in your home where fingers are touching all the time, remote controls, handles, doorknobs, just anything like that, stuffed animals. I spray all my kids' stuffed animals down with this stuff, and it's fantastic. And just knowing that I am putting this, this very natural but super powerful germ and disease fighting oil on everything in our home makes me feel really, really good. And, I am someone that suffers with asthma. Basically, I have had asthma since I was 13. And so using bleach and just heavy chemicals to clean my house has never been something that I've been able to do. I literally just cannot breathe from all the chemicals. And at times I was wearing masks over my face. And when my kids are sick, the last thing I want to do is put bleach and, that stuff all over their room, because it's not going to assist in their airways at all. So this is a really great option. So go get yourself some of these and play with the combinations. Try On Guard and lemon. Once that runs out, see how you like On Guard and Melaleuca maybe. Just experiment. I'm running out of battery. I hope I get through this. Just experiment and see what you like, and see, what works for you, okay? Okay, the next thing that I think is super fun is to create an immune boosting snack using your On Guard. So you're gonna take a nice crisp apple and you're gonna chop it up into slices, and then you're gonna soak it in some water and 2 drops of On Guard. And it's gonna be a great little immune boosting snack. You can give it to your kids, you can eat it yourself. It's going to help preserve the apple throughout the day. So if you did that in the morning and took your apples to lunch with you, they're not going to be all brown and gross by lunchtime or by snack time. So that's a fun little trick that you can do with your On Guard as well. And then just anything that needs to be cleaned, think On Guard. I love all of the On Guard cleaning products. I use their detergent now. I use their hand foaming wash is the best foam wash I've ever had in my life. I have really sensitive hands and they get very dry and I have just issues with them. And this foaming cleanser does not dry out my hands at all. I love it so much. You can make your own hand sanitizer by just throwing some On Guard in water in a spray bottle and just spraying your hands down with it. If you travel, bring some On Guard and just wipe everything down with it. This is what you're going to be using On Guard for. Okay, and like I said, diffuse your On Guard all the time. It's going to be a great way for you to get support to your immune systems. I hear my kids screaming. We are on vacation, so they're here. I don't know if they're going to bust in here, but I told them not to, so we'll see what happens. I hear arguing. I don't know what's going to happen. Gotta love Facebook Live. Okay, so I'm just going to scurry on over here to Breathe now. And Breathe is the respiratory blend. And what I love about Breathe is that it kind of reminds me of a Vicks smell, like a Vicks vapor rub. But it's natural and it doesn't make your lungs actually close. It actually opens them up in this really beautiful natural way. So the reason why I chose to talk about these two together is because when you're sick, you're using your On Guard quite frequently. You're actually putting this on the bottom of your feet. You're diffusing it. If you're an adult, you're taking this internally in a veggie capsule or in some water to help give your immune system a big boost. And then you're also using your Breathe, and you're putting this on your chest, diluted with coconut oil. You're putting this on your chest. You're putting it across the bridge of your nose. Maybe your sinuses are completely clogged up, and you can put a little bit of this along your sinuses to help kind of break everything up and get everything moving again. It's a fantastic tool for anything to do with sinus, respiratory, chest, breathing, anything like that. I love the Breathe Bong. Like I said, I have asthma, and so instead of getting my inhalers when I'm feeling a little tight-chested, I just do that. I've got a little Breathe on the palm of my hand. I make a funnel and I literally just made my own inhaler, and it's just shooting that Breathe right into my chest, opening everything up, and I'm not having to put a bunch of steroids in my body, and it works really, really well. This is a great oil also to use at night for diffusing. If you have a loud sleeping partner, this works really well over the bridge of the nose, and if you put it on their big toe before they go to sleep, it will help eliminate some of that loud sleeping, aka snoring, that takes place sometimes from our partners. And it's just a really refreshing and cleansing and opening feeling oil blend. I just absolutely love it. And it also helps promote a restful night's sleep. So we've got lavender in our kit, we've got frankincense. Those are really great for promoting sleep, but we also have Breathe. So that is another oil I suggest you kind of experiment diffusing overnight to see if it gives you some support just with overall sleeping support. Because it is so supportive to breathing and to respiratory, it's a fantastic tool for anybody who suffers with anxiety or anxiousness, because the first thing that fails us when we're starting to feel anxiety is our breathing. And so by just breathing it in and slowing down and applying it to your chest, you're giving your body a really good tool to help calm itself down and slow down that breathing. So this is a really great oil for that as well. And that's basically all I wanted to say. I love these two oils. They're in your kit. There they are. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow when I am going to talk about, what should I talk about tomorrow? I'm going to talk about Melaleuca tomorrow. All right, I'll see you guys then. Bye.